welcome, welcome. Yeah, I started the stream up thinking I can just do this for a few minutes, and while the intro's going, I didn't realize almost 10 minutes has passed. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. As you can see here, I'm kind of finishing this section up here. Is kind of what it's gonna be trying to look like for a couple areas of the new rail yard here. Just as we, as we try to tie everything together. Now, where is the final? There's that one. Tracks there, tracks there. Okay. So, let me do this so that we kind of see what I have in mind here. I'll delete this. Delete that. Maybe. There we go. Then delete this one down here. And then add in... Yeah, I kind of added a little bit of work to Kyle over here because I put the one switch in and it kind of... The switch was overlapping the track a little bit and it kind of derailed the hopper cars and also created chaos with the other cars.
Derailed another.
Yeah.
One, two.
But anyhow, I put in a lot of time. We're going to be expanding our rail yard. You can see I took out all the trees. I put in a lot of groundwork. As of right now, I've put in just about an hour and 20-something minutes to do all this. And also this little bit here. So it's pretty much a double switch right here. I'm hoping... I'm pretty sure that this should be... I mean, I've seen other people do this. So I'm pretty sure that the trains can pass a switch if the switch is flipped this direction. I'm hoping. If not, then all this work is for nothing. But...
I like how you think.
But anyhow, we're pretty much going to act this one out as we did the other one. I'm going to go ahead and delete all of this track right here going around. Because we're going to redo this section as well. We're going to take out the groundwork that's not level. All this stuff is level. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. And then as we build out the rail yard this way, we'll mainstream a rail line going around. So that way we don't actually have to go through the rail yard every time. We can just... you know, bypass the rail yard if we need to. So that way we'll have a track going from this direction on around and out that way. And then we'll also keep the loop in so that way we can always come in this way and then come back and around this way if we want to. So that's the idea. It's going to be a lot of work. And so I figured... He's doing that. He was going to probably take some rail cars out to, you know, for cordwood and stuff to restock the smelter and some other things, but...
Got a little held up here.
Yeah.
And I'm downloading a game, so it's not the best right now for me to do a lot of this, because my game is literally spazzing out as I download stuff in the background.
So I'm going to go ahead and delete all this, delete the groundwork back again. And then what I'll do is relay some groundwork. Because the other thing is, too, after we lay all this track, all this groundwork's going to get deleted. And then I'm going to just snap in groundwork to the actual track. That way there's only groundwork down that needs to be there. Because right now there's a whole bunch of groundwork overlapped with each other. I mean, you can kind of see the lines of it. It looks like a... you know, field out there with people, you know, with...
Looks like Farming 22.
Yeah. You can just see the plow marks going through the field here. The rows of...
Yeah.
You just see the rows here. You can just see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just see them all. But this way as well, all the track in this area will be level. So it won't be that bad to shunt trains back and forth at a low speed instead of having to crank it up. But like right here, I want to have a track go out this direction as well to tie in with the main line, and then keep one going around this way as well if we can. But that's going to be kind of hard to do. We'll have to see and find out if we can keep this track here like this or not. Alright, so that's that switch. If anything, we can actually get rid of this switch maybe later on if we don't decide to keep this loop. Because we can always come in. Yeah, we'll still need it because we'll still need to turn around at times to come back out. Because we come in this way to, say, sell something off, we'll still need to come out and be able to get around to go back that direction again.
You might want to, like, look at your mic settings unless it's on my end.
It's on your end. I haven't touched anything on my mic settings.
Huh. Yeah, sometimes it's just a bit screechy or radio static like almost.
Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, so we're just gonna start on this side, and we're just gonna, man, oh man, how are we gonna do this? We're almost gonna have to end the rail yard back here a little bit, and then angle it back off this way to come out to a single track, so that way when this one meets up out here, we can split off this direction and it won't mess with the rail yard. Lots of work to be done here, but we'll figure it out. How you doing over there, re-railing?
Pretty good. I gotta hook up the last cart, which I literally can't see right now, so I might need a little help on that.
Can't see it. It's only a 10-car train, isn't it?
I think, but well,
maybe
right,
hold on. Instead of keep pushing it back, and just in case there's a switch thrown the other direction, derail it again.
Oh, I already flipped them and set the brake. It's just the very, very last one.
Well, I mean, yeah. All right, you have about. Yeah, you're gonna have to go forward. You forgot to put the coupler in.
Oops.
Yep, you're gonna have to go forward.
Okay. Yeah, must have forgot that.
I'll let you know when. Just go forward slowly.
Forward inverter check forward. Brake off. Come on. There it is.
Alright, stop. And back up. Stop. And you're hooked up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out of here.
What we need to do is... which way should we head first? Let's go ahead and go this way first. So I kind of want to have the switches go off that direction, so honestly what I should do is when we come off of this switch I can start throwing the line of switches down through here. But we still need to delete. Gosh dang it. Still need to delete all this. Like I said, this will all get tidied back up again once we delete all the work. What's that?
I figure I'd get away from the working area there for you so you have a little bit more flexibility. with what you can do with the track, and
What's up, Jimmy?
so nothing spazzes out.
How's your guys' day been, Cass and Jimmy?
I hope they've been okay. Also, I'll be once I get down by here, or down here by you. Sorry, I will be AFK for like about 2 or 3 minutes.
All right.
My grammar is all screwed up tonight.
That's all right.
Don't know why. Just imagine. I think it's just I had a long day and I'm tired.
It happens.
The heck up. Yeah. So I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, don't mind the messy groundwork around the edges. It'll all get tidied back up again. I'm just getting this groundwork that's not level out of here. And that way we can start working on the new. We're going to add the track. I don't want to expand it out too much, but we definitely need a lot more room for our train cars. Long day helping out a friend's shop. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I woke up and started doing stuff around the house a little bit. Then I had a 4-hour CPR training I had to go to, a mandatory annual refresher course. So I did that. And I came home and I mowed the yard and then kind of passed back out for about an hour or two for a nap. Everyone got news. What news? What you got for us? But yeah, we're going to have fewer tracks down here than we will on that end down there, just because it's narrower. And I kind of did that for a reason, so that way we can narrow things back out again to get down here. And what we'll do is we'll also... This switch here might be... Well, yeah, we'll be fine. I'll figure this out here. So let's put that in there. Nothing official, but maybe July 4th or before that time frame this year, maybe part 2 lockdown. Why do you say that? I haven't heard anything about that. From what I've been hearing, the numbers have still been going down and decent. One there, and then we'll go ahead and curve this around to here. So let's go ahead and... Or are you talking about something else? Perhaps, I don't know. Why does that look like it's humped up? It looks like it's humped up there for some odd reason. I don't know why. Is it just my imagination? Few sources have told me and others. Yeah, I haven't heard anything like that. Like, around here, the numbers have still been really good. I went too far. Unless I do this, maybe that'll work. See how that looks. It doesn't look too bad, but it could be a lot smoother. Everything is major reason for money hurting countries. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to go around saying stuff like that. I mean, you just never know. I'm not going to do anything or say anything until something's actually happening, you know? That looks a little bit better. Alright, so this is almost done. I got the switch there. So all these should be pretty well in line with each other, but I do need to put in crossover tracks so that way I can have something to go off of. Put one there. I shouldn't have deleted all the stuff yet, which actually I have 3 more tracks, so let's just go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3. Alright. The reason why I put the double switch in like this is so that way we can tie the 2 rail yards together. I'm not going to do this throughout the whole thing.
So, Tin, I had to go move camera 1 a little bit.
2. Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
3.
so it faces my van a little more, and there's not a blind spot on the house now. Because, you know who's starting his crap again tonight from the light not being off because he can't get his way. If the cops show up tonight, we're not answering the door. We legally don't have to.
2.
Oh, I see. You're going to connect all the tracks to that and just
what's up,
delete
Jimmy?
the ones in the middle.
What's that?
I see. You're going to you're going to have the tracks going this way on all these, but you're just going to delete what's in the middle after.
What do you mean?
Right? Like you'll have a set of track here,
Yeah.
go that way, and then you'll just delete this whole section.
Well, yeah, I'm just doing this so that way I have something to keep all the track segments straight.
Oh, okay.
Because this outside line is actually going to be our mainstream. Well, I should put another switch in down here. That way I can extend it out.
Yeah, I would honestly have like another, like, just a main line on the complete outside of the rail yard, and then have that entire section in there, just all one section for the switch yard.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing.
Well, that way you keep it very organized, and you can just go straight through here if you need to.
And there's plenty of straight track right here to put another switch in down here for the main line. So that's what I'll end up doing. Let me delete back to there. And then I will go ahead and place in one of these. So that'll be for the main line.
Because, theoretically, you want to have a lot of leeway going towards the rail yard with what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's why I kind of moved the switch down there for the main line, so that way if we have to go past this switch a little bit, we can.
Uh-huh.
So then these 3 tracks here. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about the groundwork yet. We'll worry about that once I get to it.
Get there.
Because as of right now, I still got to finish up the other side. Yeah, I need to get the the outside track done first.
Okay.
Then we'll have to go with the bypass line, pretty much the main line. Dinner's
Right.
onion burger cooked in gravy, apple with bacon, mashed potatoes, and sweet corn. Sounds good. Alright, so put that there. And then we'll just go straight out with this. Now with how it's angled, we might run out of groundwork, but that's no big deal. We can always add more groundwork. But then we also have to start worrying about getting the switches angled back off that direction to tie all this back in line. But I mean, you can see it's a little bit further past that rail yard, and it's going to be going just a little past this rail yard here. So it's going to be a little bit longer of a switch yard, I should call it.
Right.
Now go that one.
Yeah, see, with my switching yard, I was trying to have all of it technically on one huge
There.
section like this. How I was starting to clear all mine and do it. So I keep all the carts where you, or not the carts, but the logos. I keep all that separate. So when you just need to grab one, you grab one, go down, one switch, back up, one master switch, and then it just breaks out into like a lot of switches, you know, into different sets of track.
Right, so that's that. Now, you're probably like, oh, those switches going the wrong way. Well, that's kind of why I did it. So that way I can come off of here. Actually, this switch here needs to be taken out. Because we won't need a switch here. Yeah, we will.
Well,
I put the switches the wrong way.
In or go out.
I put the switch the wrong way. Let's see here. How am I going to be able to do this? I know how I'm going to do it. I think. So we'll put this one back in. And then how are we going to do this? Because I don't want it... The bad thing is it's angling too much this way. But then again, we can always change it up later on. Man.
You're going straight, so I would use the straight section here.
Hold on. I'm not worried about that straight section. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at turning this back again. So I need it to be where it pretty much wise off this direction. So if we do this, try to line this up the best we can like this.
I see what you're saying.
Like that. That's actually almost pretty dang good, wasn't it? And then I can delete that one. And come off of here.
Okay.
There we go. So now this one here will go straight across, hopefully. Actually, I don't think that would work. Let's bring, actually that might work. It looks like it might be going straight over to this one here. That might work. We'll have to test this out. run back down to the other switch, and then we'll get the other track going down this way. So we'll have 3 main tracks here. And then down here will be a few extra. Just a little shorter line. Just a little shorter of a line. Those are humped up, isn't it? Why are those humped up? I don't understand why that's humped up. That's alright. I mean, it's old time. I mean, early times. I mean, no track is perfectly level. As much as you want it to be, it's not.
Well, I didn't say it had to be perfect.
This right there. Attach that one. That looks good. Now we can go straight off of these. That. And honestly, I probably didn't even need to put these in, but I have it to where the track's gonna be straight now. Do you all put herbs into what? See, now that I don't understand what's going on, because this whole track is straight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put the cross ties, the 90-degree cross ties across. I went off of those. So
Like
how is this off?
Here.
Huh?
So it looked like there's a hump a little further back when you look at it. It just looks like it's hump or
Well, that's why I'm...
out.
Come on, I'm hitting this. I just don't understand why the track is... And that's why I keep telling you it's humped up. I told you that. That's exactly what I just was talking about.
I didn't physically see that until you laid the track down. It's really, really hard for me to see that on here because of the groundwork.
Alright. Let's tie this back together. Okay. Oh, herbs into beef stew? Wednesday's your birthday. Well, happy early birthday, Jimmy. Yeah, see, I don't understand why that is off center like that. It makes no sense. It's a perfectly straight track. This is perfectly straight down through there. And I put the 90-degree cross angles on both sides. So how is this off by that much? It makes no sense.
I could see these railroad ties kicking out here and there when they're like...
I'm not talking about the ties.
I mean,
I'm talking about the rails. Look at the rails on the 90-degree cross members and look at the rails of the track. It's not lined up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's off quite a bit. Well, I mean...
That's alright.
Maybe it's just how the game is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you had this one long continuous piece of track here, you should be able to store like a long train car on here.
Well, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this is because our trains are getting longer and longer. So I wanted to have our yard be able to facilitate the longer trains compared to what it is now, which can only hold like a 10-car train.
Right.
All right, so now we're gonna need to add on to this. Oops. Three, 4, 5, 6. Come on, delete. I'm clicking you. Thank you. And then that's not. What the heck? This mouse is just has a mind of its own tonight. There we go. And of course, just a little tiny section, which is not. All right. Well, then we'll go one more. It doesn't want to act right for us. Delete. Delete. Thank
Happy
you.
early birthday wishes, somebody says.
Yeah,
Or
I
Cass.
just read that.
Oh,
I just said Wednesday is my birthday. That's what Jimmy was saying. I said happy early birthday.
well, happy birthday then.
So this is going to be off, I have a feeling, because of how I just had to extend that out a little bit more than what this other side is. We'll have to see and find out how much this is actually off. But yeah, at least this way, like all the train cars here, we can actually pull them up a little bit and be able to extend them out onto this line here. But
Right.
I am going to get rid of this cross member. Let me just get rid of these since we're not going to need those now. I'm going to get rid
I would have
of...
just did it without those in the first place, to
Well,
be
that's
honest,
why I'm
'cause it's
getting
just
rid of it.
confusing things.
It's not confusing things. Not for me, anyways.
Well, it makes you second guess all your work. That's confusing you.
No, it's not confusing. I'm just trying to get rid of the humps out of the line now, which it's still kind of there, isn't it? Gosh dang it.
I mean, it's gonna be, you know, none of the ground is really level to start out with.
Yeah, it
and
is.
doing
That's why I put the
groundwork
groundwork down.
No, I'm saying be underneath of it, and then
That
doing
doesn't
groundwork,
matter.
it's not gonna
The groundwork makes
change
it
too
level.
much.
The groundwork makes it level.
Unless you're like changing the pitch of it.
Well, I didn't do that. It's a constant grade. It's got a little bit of a bow, but it's not bad. At least I got the hump out of it.
I think it's still there.
Shouldn't be.
I'm looking at it. And then it goes
That's
from
further
down,
back.
down,
That's
down,
why.
up.
Yeah, it's because it's coming off this switch. That's why. Hold on. The switch is raised up a bit. That's what's causing it.
Huh.
That's what's causing it all to happen. I think this track here is just a little bit higher than what we put in, to where when we were coming off of it, it was raising the track up ever so slightly off of what we're putting in. All right. There's that. I guess I could probably get rid of these ones now as well. Rail yards take a lot of time and planning. All right. So what I can do is do that. So that way I know where the straight section would be. There we go. Now, can I... Actually, it's just gonna suck because all this... I got in the way. I was trying to...
Oh, not bad.
I went to go delete and your face was there.
Delete me.
Yeah, I almost deleted your face.
Who in the hell is walking on?
Let me see. So this is level here. And this track is now level with that one, so that's good. So that's... Yeah, it looks like this is just a tad bit lower than this track, and that's what was causing the issues.
Okay.
We should be good now.
Oh, let me go look.
Groundwork helps, including building a house. Oh, Jimmy posted a picture.
Did he?
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Oh my god, Jimmy.
Do I want to know?
You may want to look and just give your opinion on that one.
Hold on. Screenshots. Oh my. That poor kid. You know what that reminds me of?
That poor elephant.
That reminds me of Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Oh my god. That poor elephant.
It's not a real elephant.
Well, if it was, you know, if it was.
We're still...
Just saying.
It's just this groundwork is not going the same angle as the track, and it makes me think that the track is angling away from the other one.
Are you missing track right here where I'm standing?
Nope.
Okay. This game is bugged.
I mean, it will be.
It is an early phase, so, you know, we gotta cut some major slack there.
Alright, so the way it looks, this switch is actually gonna be needing to be pushed back further.
Like, why would you say that?
Either that or it is slightly moving away from... I can't tell.
You're off center of it. By
Is
a
it moving
lot.
away?
No, it's staying.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Can't move.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about is this track, gosh dang it, moving away from...
You're going to your left and my right, away from this switch.
I'm not talking about the switch.
You're talking about the track. It's moving away
I'm
from
talking
the switch.
about... Oh yeah. That's definitely... See, that's the problem when you don't put those cross members down.
I mean,
Now you see why I'm putting the cross members down?
I would have just started from this end and went that way and just kind of...
It's not as easy. Wait until you do it yourself. Don't you have
already have.
Don't you have trains to run somewhere to fill some stuff up?
I don't know, but I kind of already started to do this on my server and have not ran into this issue because I don't use the cross members to check it.
Yeah. Look at the cross members coming down the line. I am way off center. How? I have no idea when this one here is on. How is it going off like that? This is like that.
Holy crap.
How is that doing that?
That is incredibly off center.
How is that even a thing?
My guess is it's the track's not straight.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make a straight. I kind of thought that I was angling off to the left, but
No. You started veering too far to the left too soon. That's what's wrong.
well, I'll fix it. Because we're gonna have to keep it going.
Yeah. I could see
Post
where your
one for
mistake
you and
started.
Kyle. You and I wake up handcuffed together in a police car using 4 words only. What do you say to me?
Wow.
That's only one word.
Funny. No,
That's
I'm
still only
saying
3
that.
words.
That's funny. So you have to use 4 complete words. We are screwed, boy.
Nah.
That's 4 words.
No, I know. Alright, so I'm pretty much going to have to put the cross members in again. Just to make sure that we can keep this thing straight. And I will have to fix the switch at the other end.
Well, you could always take this back a little bit and come back in a little more closer to this track.
That's
Here.
not... Oh my gosh. You'll see.
You're saying it's off center, and it is off center because you veered to the left too far too soon.
Hold on. I'm fixing it. Jeez.
But he's
Just
taking
wait.
his
Let me
time.
work. Let me work.
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm just
You're
giving my
standing
opinion
right
on
in the
something.
way. Go run some cordwood or something.
See?
Restock some stuff.
This is not straight.
It is now.
It points inward instead of straight.
It's
On the side I'm on.
it's
not
fine
straight.
now. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Well, you want it to, you don't want it the way you don't want it. Then the only way to achieve that is to fix where you start from.
It'll be fine. But since I just deleted it, now it's not going to be fine. Go run a train somewhere. Let me
I'm
work.
gonna train over to here and then force you to lay down a track.
No, go restock the logs at the sawmill. That's an easy run for you. So we're gonna need that restocked anyways.
True. I think Tim knows I'm messing with them guys. To an extent.
Well, it's because I'm trying to explain something and you're not understanding what I was trying to say, and it's like,
Well, I understand what you're trying to do, but your way of doing it is not exactly bulletproof.
yeah, it is.
It's got some flaws in it now.
Well, it's the game.
It's just the user using the
Seriously,
game, not the game.
seriously, it is the game.
That's like what my dad says. It's the operator. It's not the vehicle's fault. It's the operator operating the vehicle.
So at least this way, I have some connection points where I can make sure that we keep a constant distance off of this track here.
Oh, I can't take the and restock the lumber yet because I have the other carts hooked up.
Well, you can push that back because I'm not messing with that track anymore. I'm moving away from that track, so you can park those hopper cars back up again. You don't have to worry about any
probably.
risk of derailment anymore. Holy crap, Taz actually messaged me.
What do you say?
Doing a lot of overtime. And events going on in his location. Said it might be hard to get on for a little bit.
Huh. Oh, we are out of fuel. Or I am.
Alright. So that should be good. Because this track isn't exactly straight right here. I don't want to put a cross member in there. Alright, so this grab up down here. We'll rework this track back down this way. We'll probably have to redo that switch. We'll take the rail up as close as we can to it to see where we got to remove the switch to. Lots of work goes into rail yards. Not just, I'm going to slap down this track here and call it a day.
That's kind of what I've been doing, and so far it's been working pretty good, and they're all straight and not hilly.
I don't know. From what I was watching your last stream on it,
Well, I did a lot of stuff off stream too.
but yeah, this is going to look a lot better here in a little bit. See, that's still off. How is that still off? That makes no sense whatsoever.
He's too funny, guys.
No, I've never had this issue before. It's like you put that on there, it should... Is it the first line, maybe, that's off? And that's why it's not working? Delete. Holy crap.
My God, I'm still lagging pretty bad on here.
Well, I'm also deleting track. I'm redoing this whole entire section because I am going to just... I'm going to do how I done it before, where I know it's going to be straight. I was trying to go down a little bit and not put as many cross members down, but I am just going to redo it to where I know it's going to work.
Or you could just hold
Hush.
the Alt key or you toggle
I
that.
know, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that.
Sure?
Now chill. Move your engine.
I'm already moving.
I know. Leave the
Joke's on
area.
you.
Let me work.
I'm letting you work, but you're doing more work for yourself than you need to.
No, I was just trying to not do as much work, but now it's causing me more work.
Exactly what I said.
I was trying to take a little shortcut on laying track, but... that
Well,
didn't-
I don't think you can take a shortcut laying track in this game. Guys, I'm sorry I'm giving him a hard time, but it's too funny.
No, it's not.
Well, for me it is. For you, it's not. It's fun for me because I'm not the one going through it.
Exactly.
It's not so fun for you because you're the one going through it.
Alright, now... I just wish I could lay these cross members down without having to get back in the menu every single time I want to place one. Because that's going to take
annoying.
forever. This is what I was trying to avoid doing. But at least now I know all the track is going to be straight.
Are you sure?
Hush. Get to work.
I'm already getting to work.
You're not working good enough. You're talking too much.
At least I'm not slacking.
I'm not slacking.
But I can multitask too.
Right.
I am.
Let's
just
see
threw
how
the
long it
brake
takes
off.
for you to derail. Since you already derailed
wow.
once. Oop.
I wouldn't call that a derailment.
Oh, your locomotive and tender were off the track, so I'm pretty sure that was a derailment. Just saying.
Why is this not hooking together?
I don't know. Why, you having troubles?
Oh, I'm not derailed.
Yet. You taking the longer set of cars?
There we go. It's actually... That was a little bit bent, that's why. wasn't straight.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I'll let you know when I get everything set up and ready to go here. What I'm doing.
Guys, I predict at least 1 to 2 derailments in the future. There's a lot of switches that he's going to have to go through and some blind turns.
That you know of.
That I do know of, because I placed the track.
You don't know the routes I'm taking yet.
Okay, there's only one way. If you want to take a direct route to the log yard,
I could take the scenic route. You never know.
But still, there's still going to be a lot of switches. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just a link, Jimmy.
What's just a link?
He tried to post something else in screenshots, but it was just a link.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta give each other a little bit of a hard time just to have fun and blow off some steam.
No, because you're just causing more steam.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright. Looks like these switches are good. All the way back.
Now, hopefully this is going to line up with the switch on this side. If not, we'll have to rework that switch as well, which is going to suck. But I'd rather it look good and take our time than just slap it together and try to get it done in a certain amount of time when it might take a little bit of time to get done. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, it does. Alright, so it is going to be a little bit off. So...
What you got going on over here?
Don't worry about me.
I'm worrying about me.
I said,
what I want to do.
Oh, I thought you said, what do you got going on? Let's see what you got going on over here.
See, you're worrying about me too much.
Let's see. Let's bring this back. I need to try and line up best I can. I didn't go back far enough. Once I get this first one, it won't be as bad for the other ones. Oops. Where's it at? That one.
Alright. Full reverse.
It's still off a little bit. Gosh dang it, man. You know what? Let me just bring this out a little bit more. I'm going to bring both these out a little bit more, actually. How is this doing? That is off. Let's go ahead and fix that. Let's get this back in line here.
Open the link. Okay, Jimmy. Oh my God, Jimmy. I bet Tim would like that if it was for him.
I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. I'll open it up later.
Jimmy, that's pretty funny. And I'm very impressive. I would love to know how that would ever be done.
A little bit of a kink there, but you know what? It's going to be straight now, so it doesn't matter. Alright, now, since this is going to be straight and lined up, that means I don't have to fuss with the switch too much now. I can do that. Delete this one. And now I can go ahead and... Which one do I want? That one? Nope, I need to have that one. No. Gosh dang it. That one.
Which one is it now?
Try to line this up. I wish I could attach, or can I? No, it's gonna flip it around. That's what I thought. I wish you can just attach it like this and have it, but it's not going to work that way. Let's try there. Not quite perfect, but it'll work. So now we go like this. Line this up like that. And this one will come off. Why?
Huh.
Oh, I see why. What are you doing?
Moving trains around. I'm surprised you're worried about what I'm doing.
Well, I figured you'd be out of the rail yard by now.
Oh, who says I can't take my time?
Me? Get to work.
Well, why did I just all of a sudden stop out
I
of
don't know.
nowhere? Oh, because you got a switch too close.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Eh, it looks like we're not going to be able to tie the two in together like that then. That sucks.
It's that one right in front of me.
Well, I kind of figured if you were going forward and you automatically stopped.
Well, you really only need one switch to go in there and back out.
No,
Instead
because
of
you're not looking at the
two.
concept behind it.
Yeah, I know. You're trying to get trains in and out from right there. But you've already got it going further back, too, to go in and out. Well...
What?
I'm thinking.
Don't hurt yourself. We're gonna have to just delete that switch.
It's not the one closest to me, it's the next one up.
Actually, we might not need to delete the switch unless you're trying to go and utilize... Hold on. Let me finish up this track laying here. I'll see what you got.
Okay.
Alright, so... You're just going straight, right?
Yep. Now watch. Just don't touch anything, just watch.
Yep.
And let's pick some speed up and see what happens.
Okay, you pick some speed up. See what happens.
That full regulator. And it's standing still because of this switch right here.
I see. This right here.
Yep, they're way too close.
All right. Well. All right. Back up.
All right.
I have an idea.
See, it's useful to have me around the rail yard to test stuff out like that.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I was wanting you to actually do stuff. That way I can see if it was actually going to work or not.
Well, it's not like I gotta go do anything. I can run the loco through the yard.
That's just a waste of fuel. You need to take the train and actually go make some money. And keep stuff
You're the one
restocked.
wasting the money. You're the one wasting the money now.
No, I'm not. How am I wasting the money?
Spending it on track.
It doesn't cost any money.
Well, I'm role playing like it does. Okay.
I'm not. Track's free. That's how I'm playing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Someone's paying for it.
Not me. Alright, now try it. You should clear it. And that way we can still keep the switches in there too.
Alright. Let's see here. So I figure since you were done using or adding on right in here, I would pull these back in here and then go do what I want to do.
The thing is, this section is almost going to have to be kept open now so we can utilize the switch track. Oh, you derailed. There's one.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you got lucky.
Haha.
You got
He
lucky.
tries to say I derailed when I don't derail.
You did. The front of the loco swung off the track, so yeah, you kind of derailed. Alright, go forward. We're just going to have to make sure those switches are flipped. You should be okay. You should be able to clear that. Go.
Come on. Go.
It was just the paddles from the switches hanging over.
Well, the first one was okay. It's just the second one is getting caught.
Still?
Okay, what the hell? Come on.
How is that? It's not even hitting.
100%.
It's not hitting.
What the heck? I'm at 100. Well, I was at 100%.
Yeah, look,
regulator.
you're not even
80. I'm a bit confused.
back up away from the switches. Now try it again. Might have to angle it out even more then. Gosh, dang.
You ready?
Go. Because you're
I'm
not
coming
touching.
That time I derailed.
You're not, but it's not touching the. You're like, there's like 5 inches, 5 or 6 inches away.
Well, I was going to see if I can kick it back on.
No, you're jammed up between it now. You're on the switch, that's why. I don't understand why it's doing that, to be honest with you.
Oh, let me re-rail her.
Re-railer. Wow. That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, I got all kinds of bind up there.
I'm just going to have to kick the track out even further then.
Let's see if I can even back up to it at this point, because I have to.
Alright, now we got to put these in.
Maybe it's got a larger hitbox than we think it's got.
It
That's what's
shouldn't.
preventing it from...
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to angle the track out around the switches a little bit more.
The switch is right up against the track, and you figure there's a hitbox around it.
No, it's not right up against the track. There's plenty of...
Really?
No, I mean, because it's not even over the ties. I mean, it's almost as if maybe the switch has a large hitbox on it. Like the metal part of the switch down at the bottom, the base. Maybe
Well,
that
that's what
has a
I'm talking
hitbox
about.
on it. It's not the locomotive because these are bumped up to the edge of the rail ties, which is almost like how the station is getting oil barrels. You see what I'm saying? So I think these switches have a larger hitbox on it than even the stations do.
I gotta pull forward because I can't go reverse now.
Well, you're going to have to do something because I'm going to have to redo that track.
Well,
I'm going to have to
take the
curve it out
switches
away
out
from the
so I
switches
can-
first. I'm not removing the switches.
I can't
They're there
back
for
up
a
to
reason.
Tinder.
It's not Tinder. It's not a dating app. It's a tender.
Tender, schmender.
It's not a dating app. You're not trying to date the rail car. I know it's got a bunch of wood on it, but come on now.
She got it.
Alright. I'm going to have to go back down the other way. Delete the rail ties. I'm just basically going to have to just keep doing this all the way down.
Alright, let's see if that'll work.
How? I don't understand. How is that even... It's good
'Cause I
there,
keep the
and then
track
it...
out.
How? These should
Fixed
all
it.
be lined up.
Sorta.
This is making absolutely no sense whatsoever. Why are these...
I got past the first switch here, I just can't get past the second one now.
I lined up the first few, and now it's... These are all gapping. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do it this way. Takes a little bit longer doing this way, but... See, even that, it's not... I just don't understand what this thing is doing.
Right.
Why is it doing that? This used to work so well, and now all of a sudden it's like... Hey, that one looks good. Alright, well, I guess just... It's looking good now.
So this over here real quick.
Hopefully it stays like this, to where it... You know, it might just be faster if I just knock out all 3 sections. That way I don't have to worry about it. That. Let me just get all the ties put down first. Across the members here. And then I can lay down all the track, and then I can go back down through and delete them all. Done messing about here. Alright. So we're still going to have to put a 4th one on there too for the through track. And maybe even a Maybe even another one, so that way maybe we can even double slip the through track, you know?
Alright. So now we take you and flip it back over here.
Because eventually, once it widens out, we're going to get more and more on there.
And take that out. And now I should be able to back up to it. No problem.
Oops. Didn't want that.
And throw it in reverse, throw the brake off. And before well, I gotta get back there anyways before I put the fuel in it.
You might not be able to get to it from that way. You might have to,
Oh, it's touching.
That's why I just was trying to say you're probably not going to be able to get to it that way. What's it touching? The other rail cars.
I kicked it out far enough to get it around the switches.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you moved it too far. You're gonna...
I got it. They just got drugged a little.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah,
I got it.
For one, that track does not look good that bent out.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to fix the other switches to fix it right.
You can still make it look good.
It's more about functionality.
Let me know when you get the train out of the way so I can actually fix the track the right way. You're gonna have to probably pull the locomotive all the way around, hook onto the caboose, and pull the train out.
Try that.
Because as of right now, you cannot move that track.
I mean, I'm
without it.
doing okay so far.
Either way, I'm gonna go back in there because I don't like that how that kink looks.
All right, that's better. Haha! It works until the rest of the train carts want to start moving away from me. Told you so.
Told me what?
I told you how I could fix it. How I had.
Well, it's still not fixed because it's still gonna have to be redone.
Yeah. But I made it so I can get to it. Okay, that's in there.
Yeah, but I was trying to fix it to where you can get to it, but still have it functional and looking good at the end. We would have to redo it again.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
It's attached.
That's the thing about having a large rail yard. This thing takes forever.
Right? There we go. Break off. Now watch my master plan come together.
Your master plan.
Oh, before we do that, I gotta fuel up real quick. It's not all about engineering, it's how it's designed.
Isn't that the same thing?
Not necessarily.
I mean, you design engineer. I mean, it's
design
pretty
work
much.
And engineering is two different things. Engineering you
Oh,
lay
delete.
it out. Design work you design.
Ish.
You draw it
I
out.
was kind of wondering my mouse is starting to go bad or something.
Well, if it's wireless, you got low battery.
It's not wireless. I don't do anything wireless with. Mouse, keyboard, headphones. I don't do anything wireless. For that simple fact right there. Because you don't want to be in the middle of something and your batteries die on you when you need it the most.
That's why they make indicator lights for how low the battery is.
I don't care. I really don't want to have And you worry about paying attention to that. Just plug it in and know that it's going to work. But I've had this mouse for quite a while now, so...
That works out better than it did. Just the hitbox there. Oh crap, until you get up here. It's a good thing I caught this in time. Let's see if I can correct it.
Oh, what's wrong?
Just sitting a little sideways.
Just a little?
Just a little.
What is that, number 3? I think that's your third derailment right there?
No, only my second.
Well, you had the one down here, then the second one,
Oh,
which
I'm
you
moving
just
it
fixed a little bit ago.
backwards.
Now this is the third one.
It's moving.
Doesn't mean it's going to re-rail itself.
Want to bet?
Usually when you're off
Just
like
take
that,
it
you're
nice and
not
slow.
going to be able to come back off of
I think that differ. Maybe not.
that. Yep.
It's always fun. It's always fun to, you know, mix it up a little, you know?
Oh, you're mixing it up. You're mixing everything up, wood with charcoal and... Supposed to keep the wheels side down.
Yeah, so I heard. Alright. So, well, I mean, that was going to happen anyways, because, you know, yeah, it was just bound to happen.
Was it though?
Yeah. You think it would?
Okay, now how am I gonna be able to? All right. So what I'm gonna do? 1, 2, 3.
And the other train cart disappears.
4, 5,
So this is it.
6.
No, it's not. Okay, yeah, that's weird.
What are you trying to find?
That hopper cart that was just right in here just disappeared out of thin air. I turn around and it's gone. Like, it is 100% gone. I
What
just
hopper
had
car?
it right in here.
What hopper car?
This hopper car that's not attached to this, that was right in front of here. I just
1,
rerouted it. And it's
2,
just, it's gone.
3, 4, 5, 6,
I'm missing one now.
7, 8, 9. What'd you do to it?
Like I just said, I stuck it in front of the other ones after I rerouted it, and it just, I turn around to after rerouting the loco, and it's disappeared out of thin air.
Oh, well, you probably try to re-rail it on the switch, which you can't do.
Well, I rerouted it like right in here on this little straight section of track, which I can do, and then I was going to back up to it and reroute it, or back it into that.
Well, you're going to have to find out which car you're missing, which number, and then go buy another one. Docked out of your pay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. It didn't go flying that I'm aware of. You didn't see go flying anywhere?
No, I literally turned around and it was gone.
Well, I mean, I can't just reload from the last save because I've done a lot of work since the last save. So you're going to have to start being more careful.
Unfortunately.
Gots to be more careful.
How careful can you be on a careful simulator?
Yeah, this game's fun. It's just, it's testy sometimes. It tests your...
Yeah, I wouldn't put the
It
switches
doesn't really...
so
I mean,
close
it
together
tests
with
your
the rails.
patience, for one, and then it also tests your... what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. There's a word I'm looking for. I just can't think of it right now.
The only thing I'd have done different is not put the switches so close to like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have just did it like that. I would have spaced out the switches from how straight the track is on a straight track that you do have. When I would have, if I would have built this, I would have just spaced it out and made it longer, and spaced the switches out too. I wouldn't cram them all together like that.
Well, I didn't have that much space to space out the switches, so yeah. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I wish I could
Come on.
bring this a little bit closer to this switch. That way, no? Is that going to be lined up? Yeah, it won't be lined up. There's no way that's going to be lined up. How far off is this going to be? If this is lined up, I'm going to be amazed. I don't think it's going to be, though. But I could be completely wrong. Holy crap. Is this going to be lined up? Oh my gosh. It's just a little off. I can deal with that. But the bad thing is now I should have started it from the other direction. I can deal with that.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Alright. Ooh, that got quiet. I forgot how much background noise he has. Alright. That and... Okay. I am going to turn up the music, because yeah. This game needs more ambient noises. Birds or something. Wind. Definitely needs some ambient noises. I mean, you're out here in the middle of the forest. You should have some sort of noises. Alright, so let's connect these up. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this one so that way it's not that much of a... Maybe the next one too. That way there's not so much of a bend in the track. There we go. We'll still need to take the other one down. Yeah, it's just I wanted to redo part of this rail yard because our trains just keep getting longer and longer, and our switch yard was just getting way too small and congested with all the rail cars. So this way it'll help space things out a little bit more. But now we need to buy a new hopper car because one just disappeared. Oh, come on. But yeah, for some odd reason he went to go re-rail a car and it just disappeared. Which I don't know. I've never had that happen before, so... Not sure what happened to him. I'm kind of thinking that he put it down and then something happened on the switch and it went flying across the map somewhere is my guess. But since I wasn't watching him, I don't know exactly what happened. Let's get rid of that one and that one. We'll work our way down this line. Get rid of all these cross ties. Start cleaning it up as we go. I'm gonna have to redo that one track too. I think his train's still on it, so I can't touch it yet. Not sure where he's at. He's just burning fuel up. He just refueled. He just put more fuel in there, and now he's just burning it, not moving. Excuse me. Alright. So this line's looking good. Is he still... Maybe he's... Actually, I think he's off of it now. That's good. Alright, let's go and see if we can rework this line. Because, yeah, I just don't like how he has that bend in there like that. Holy crap, what did he... Oh, my. Alright, so if this is good, he can squeeze between the switches and that. We'll leave that there, but we need to fix... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Which side was that switch on? It's on the inside. Wasn't that one? It's this one. Like that. But if that's the case, then we're going to hit it on this side too. Was it on that side? Yeah, it was. Yeah. I don't know. I might actually have to keep this rail yard separate from this one. Either that or turn this back into a switch here. Then put the switch here to bring it in. It's probably what I'll end up having to do. Because this is just getting to be a mess. So let's go ahead and do that. Have to leave that switch in. Or can we? Because if we bring it out onto this, we can, you know what? We might just leave. Alright, I have an idea. Get rid of that switch. Get rid of that switch. Get rid of that, that. I'm hoping I can... Where is... Okay, that's... Alright, so the switch ends right here. So... we need... to basically come out... and I need the switch to Y off, going straight that way and turning off towards that way. This track is not straight by any means. We're basically just getting rid of that leg there. So we might not even need this switch in right here. Yeah, we will. That way we can still come off from this loop around, and when it ties into here, we can cut back over and onto this side if we need to. So I'll leave this switch here. I just wish I knew where that other hopper car got off to. Alright, now. Let's go ahead and do that. We're just going to keep this going, and then I'll put the switch in down here a little bit further. Hopefully he doesn't get in and just start backing up before looking, because he'll just be pushing the train right off the track. So hopefully we can get this reworked before he gets back in. How much further do we need? Let's try one more. And then... Ooh, one too many. Delete. I'm clicking on you. Come on. There you go. It's a little off, but it might work. You know, I'll take it back one more. Yeah, I'll just have it kind of go off. Alright. So let's reconnect this back together. It should be lined up, which it's not. I don't know why. Okay. Let's get rid of this. And we'll reconnect all this back up. Lots of work. That one. That one. That one. And then that one. So now we should be able to get rid of these. That. And we'll connect this up. And that whole problem should be solved. Then we'll just have to come back through and redo all the groundwork, but that's the least of our problems right now. There. So we can still come into the new rail yard coming from this way, and we can also enter the rail yard coming from the other way. So that works. All right, now. So we got the track laid on all these. We've got to finish up taking these cross members all the way down, place the new switch. And we're starting to run out of room on this side. So we're going to have the main line come down through here and wrap around like how we used to have it. And then once we get to about right in there, we'll have a switch. So that way we can go straight with the main line, connect it up that way, and then we can also curve it back around and have this tie into the main line, hopefully before, I don't know. We'll have to figure that part out, but first things first, let's get these done. I thought I put in cross ties all the way down through here. I guess I didn't. Hopefully it's not going to, is it? Nope, it didn't line up, but that's alright. Alright, so now let's get rid of that one. Alright, we're starting to get to the point where we can have one more switch, which is good because this is the last main switch here. I don't know. We're going to have to do something in this section. I don't know if we're going to be able to put more things in it or not. Unless we take this one, instead of bringing it all the way down, we kind of have it curve off and then branch off into more going this direction. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me oops. So we're gonna have 3 main lines going down this way. I was kind of thinking of having a few more come out this way, just a little bit shorter, but maybe angle them off this direction. And you can see all the lines now. Looks like a dang field. I'll have to redo all this groundwork once we're done. I'm going to have these ones tie in. Okay. Alright, so I guess first things first, let's tie this in. Alright, so to make sure that we can get the proper distance, let's do that there. Then we'll put in this. Then we'll delete this. We'll put in the proper. I don't know why I didn't do this or think about doing this the first time. And that should have been lined up, but it's not. Why is that not lined up? So I don't understand, because if you put the switches in on this side, like you do on that side, these should line up. They should be perfectly in line, but they're not. And I don't know why. Let's see how far off these things are. The question is, will they actually meet up at some point? Look how close these things are, or how off it is. It makes no sense. Because that side down there, there's no space in between the switches. They're just switch, switch, switch. So you'd think it would just be mirrored on this side, but it's not. So pretty much, we're going to have to... It's not as easy as it looked. Theoretically, it was supposed to work, but it's not. Alright, so we're just going to have to back this up. I'm going to back this up a little bit further. We don't need it that long, and plus we need to give ourselves some room here. I didn't realize that we were that close. So let's back this up to about, let's say, there. Alright. So now, the bad thing is now, though, we don't need a switch right here, though. That's the thing. We need a switch here. Or should we just connect it onto this? That's pretty close, but not perfect. There's that. Is that gonna be good enough? Nope. Back it up another one. All right. Come on, straight. All right. If I can just... Oh, you gotta be joking. Oh, let me put this here. That way I have something to go off of. Demolish this switch. Because I need it to go this way. There we go. Alright. But why does that look weird now? Oh well. Alright, so now if we... Doesn't matter what switch we put in there. So if we... So we need to have it just a little bit... closer. So if we take this, give us just a little bit like that. Delete that. Hook this on, maybe. Will it let me hook it on? There we go. Actually, that didn't work. Why did that not work? It's supposed to connect. Try to outsmart the game, and now game's... Oh, there we go. How did that get off center? See, I don't understand. How is that? Okay, well, did that work? That's actually not too bad. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Just gonna keep it like that. There we go. All right. So we have one more switch we got to put in to bring this line in. All right. Let's see if we can do it just like how we did just a little bit ago. Except for we're going to be almost right back to where we were, aren't we? Except for that one's going to be even further off now. We'll figure it out. Either way, I do want to try to make one trip for money tonight. Try to break it up a bit. I was hoping to be able to get this done. I wasn't expecting to have to keep going back over it over and over and over again. But at least get this so that way I can get all them cross members up and out of there. Oh, Kyle's back.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to go to this one here. You back in the game or no?
Not yet.
Oh.
Load back onto it. I love people and their excuses on stuff.
Huh?
I just I'm on another server community I've on
Oh.
for about the past 2 weeks, and I love people excuses why they can or can't do something. It's just pretty sad, to be honest. No, weird way of putting it.
Well, I redid the switch area right there.
Okay. I'm copying the password right now and loading back in game here in a sec. This
Oh, crap. Hopefully this works. Hopefully. That's not going to line up. It's not going to line up with that either.
What? I think my dog's, gotta go do something,
Gotta go
so to
outside?
speak. Yeah,
Why don't you just say
because
that?
he's looking at me. Well, if I say that, he's gonna come rushing to me and be overly excited and jumpy and all that.
More than
Not
he
in a
usually
bad
is?
way. Yeah. Okay, well, alright. Yeah, if you want to jump me and lick me and kiss me,
Oh my.
what? As soon as I
Alright.
say it, he gets excited, literally.
Where's it at? There it is.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Let me guess. This is not the same height. And then it's gonna look all messed up. Come on, I keep clicking the arrow button. I'm pretty much gonna have to lower this down, 'cause it's too high. Let's try that. Then you level it back out like that. There we go. And then of course this is going to be off by a lot. I'm going to get rid of that cross member. I'm going to have to. I was trying to keep these two equal, but there's no way. They really need to rework these switches to where you can keep things lined up better with them. There has to be a mechanism or something to where you can make double track a lot easier. And coming off switches, line things up off of switches, so on and so forth. Because right now it's just... could be a mess. Alright, so that is in. And we still have the one switch down here that we're going to have to use for our through track. But all this is complete for this part of the switch yard. So delete all this. Then of course I gotta save because I haven't saved in forever, but I still need to purchase because he still hasn't done it yet. Still got to purchase another one of these hoppers that he just somehow managed to have disappear. Got to figure out which one it is, which car number. Then repurchase it. I think I'm just gonna probably call it for the night for the rail yard. I want to do a trip with, you know, for you guys tonight yet, before it gets too much later. But I think to finish up the rail yard, it'll probably be in a video. That way I can actually cut down a lot of this stuff behind the scenes. This is one of the reasons why I really don't do too much track work on a stream, because it just takes forever. And when you have other things distracting you and throwing your thought process off and your attention to something else, it takes even longer. Almost done. Oh, come on. Alright, so it's not going to be completely connected up tonight, but we have a pretty good stretch of new track here for the rail yard. And then we still have some areas for new sightings to come off of this track. I can just throw on some switches on this track here and have them shoot off in that direction, and have them all kind of merge back in. I don't know what to figure it out, but we're still way too close to this track. I might have to actually redo all this again and push it down further yet. That way we can actually make this turn. Because we still have the loop to come back in around as well. Unless we just tie this in, you know, get rid of this switch. We'll bring this through, tie it in right in here. But if that's the case, then we're going to have to put another switch on this side, so that way we're going to have to try to cross over. This is either that or just pull the double slip track back further to where, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But as of right now, we need to figure out, oh my gosh, okay. I just realized, well, I guess we could turn the locomotive around the other way. We'll be fine. I forgot that we took our turnaround track out, so we can't just pull the locomotive up and then back up to the cars and then pull back out with them. We're going to take the locomotive out, back up all the way around, and back them up to the cars from this direction, and then pull out that way. Alright, what's the fuel looking like since, can I not open up the door? Thank you. What's our fuel situation look like since he filled up and took off? Yeah, that's what I thought. So now we're going to have to push these cars back. I don't know what he was planning on doing with them. Alright, so we're going to push them back onto... We're just going to push them back into here for now, I guess. It's the only place to really put them. So let's go ahead and flip this switch. Now we can bring them back onto here. We should be good to back it up. And we'll get around and hook up to the other cars and try to get a nice load of money coming in from oil barrels, since we have quite a bit of stuff up there to produce new oil barrels. So every time we fill up and unload the station into the train cars, it should refill itself. Why are we not moving? Does he have brakes on? Why does it feel like there's train brakes on? Yep, that's what I thought. There's one. Was that the only one that was on? Yep, alright. Alright, let's get off onto this siding here. We should have plenty of room for these. Okay, you can stop moving now. Thank you. Alright. Let's detach this. And we'll go ahead and pull straight through. I think all the switch is good. Oh, of course. He never re-railed that car. Alright. We'll fix it. That's one of the cars that we need too, so. Now I have to figure out which car went flying away. One of these hopper cars, it derailed, and when you tried to re-rail it right here, he said it just disappeared, but I have a feeling it was on a switch or something. He might have flipped it or something, and it went flying across the map somewhere. I have no idea. I don't see it just disappearing. Alright, let's flip this switch so we can get through it. So we're going to have to back up onto this line right here. So that one's good and that one's good. Alright. We'll back up all the way around and back up to the other side of the train cars and hook up to them. Then we'll start re-railing those. Well, I'll have to unhook it from the one and then pull forward, re-rail that car, and then back up, connect it all back up again, and then we'll go get some oil barrels. Try to see if we can get a full 10 cars worth. I don't know if we will or not, but you're worth a shot. Definitely looks a lot different now, just with that little tiny bit of track. Yeah, we're just running out of room right here. I can't. I'm gonna have to take this back to like here, just to give us enough room. It's gonna take a lot more time to work on that. That's for sure. It's just such a long area. Now, if we had more people, oh, yeah, I'm going the right way. Now, if we had more people that was good at laying track, then it would go faster. But doing that whole thing by yourself, it takes a lot of time. Aliens beam it up. Oh, the hopper car, yeah, something happened. I don't know. Be nice to know where it happened to. I mean, if I can just see it laying around the trees somewhere, that would confirm that it just went flying off somewhere. But since I can't see it, I don't know if it went flying even further or what, but welcome back, Cass. I don't see it just disappearing, though. That's the thing. Unless it's like wheel side up somewhere and we're just not seeing it underneath other stuff. There is another shortcut that I want to put in. Try to save us a little bit of time in between stops. But I want to get this rail yard done first. Because especially if we start getting Taz and T-Man back in here more on a regular basis, and we have more trains moving about, we're going to need the space to put more trains to move. And make sure these switches are good, because I know one's off.
Finally here again.
Hey, welcome back. So that one's good. That one's good. This one needs to flip. Let me just take another look to see if maybe that train car just wheels up somewhere and we're just not seeing it.
Huh. Are you still looking for it?
Yeah, I just don't see it just disappearing. Unless... I mean, there is one way of doing it, but I have to download a program. It's called Railroads Extended, Railroads Online Extended or something like that, where you can see all the trains and you can actually open it up and you can actually click on all the switches and you can, like, pre-flip every switch down the line you want without ever getting out of your locomotive.
That's pretty cool.
And you can also see all the trains. You can actually get in there and you can actually, on the program, you can click on a train on the other side of the map and you can actually set it to go to where you don't have to go all the way to it. And yeah. Is T-Man still racing? No, he is not. He got out of racing altogether. He's doing more like farm sim stuff, and that's pretty much all he's been doing. And on his own time, he's been doing like Flight Simulator. All right, so let me see what car we're missing. That way you can purchase a new one. There's one. Let me see. Where's car number 2? There's car number 2, 3, 4. Is it? Let's see here. 5, 6, 7. I think it's car number 8 that we're missing. Yeah, we're missing car number 8. So once you get back in, purchase a new hopper car. It'll be number 8. And then you just match the A and M.
What's the name?
A and M RR. Have a space in between the A and M. Like A space and space M space RR. Just look at the side of you can see it on the side of the cars that are there right now before you purchase it.
Oh, I already did.
You already purchased it?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I love my Max too. He was giving me affection. You're probably licking the salt off of my foot.
Licking the salt off your foot. we'll have to back up, connect up, unhook, pull forward, re-rail that one.
He's trying to be Houdini today and escape the fenced-in backyard twice.
Nice.
Yeah. Both times he was on a leash. Weren't you, Mr. Houdini? Huh.
I didn't have to worry about derailing that car because it was already
Yes, I know.
derailed.
Yes, I know what his middle name is now. Max Houdini, and then my last name. Good boy, give me Paul. Good Paul.
Might help if I connect up the rail car, huh? Dang. Why are you slapping him like that for?
Oh, he likes it.
Hey, Mikey, he likes it.
He actually does. I pat him kind of nice and firm on his back and his sides, and he actually likes it. He'll sit there and let me do it. Don't even care.
Alright. Well, that derailed itself even more, so I don't have to worry about that. Well, it detached itself, I should say. Alright, which way are the brakes facing? Forward? That's good.
Oh, you moved all the carts, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I had to get the locomotive. Come on. Rotate. There you go. Good job.
None of them's on the new track yet, though.
That. Huh?
None of them's on the new track yet, it looks like.
They're on the new
Unless
track.
This is part of the new track.
They're on some new track.
Huh. Interesting. So how did you rework this? Because it looks like you took out them switches that you said you weren't going to take out.
Yeah, I ended up doing it. Didn't want to, but it had to be done.
This looks a lot more clean now and really long.
Yeah, I still gotta rework the far end down there. Oops, break.
So I'm guessing you want to try to get all these on the same side of the track on this one, on like the new rails.
No, I'm loading up so that way I can go get some oil barrels. Make some money tonight.
Ah. Let's see what this is all about. Hey, quit trying to steal the bones.
Quit trying to steal the what?
The bones. Milk bones I got for the dogs.
Uh-huh.
They're sitting right by my feet, and I can feel that they're trying to get in the box and take them. All good, sit down. Good
All
down.
good, sit. What?
It's like you're talking to the dogs. All good, sit. Now down. And instead of saying all that, I just say down.
Just sounded weird when you said all good, sit down. It's like, the heck are you speaking?
Dog. I'm speaking dog.
Are you loading in or what?
I've already been loaded in.
Oh, are you gonna hop on to
Wait,
help out?
Hold on. You asked me if I was already loading in when I purchased the car. You said
Yeah, I forgot about that. All right.
number.
I've been doing a lot of stuff here. I'm just wondering if you're gonna keep playing with the dog or if you're gonna be rolling with me down to the
Actually, I'm
refinery.
I have this all set up so far with the switches and the new track. It doesn't look like you have it connected on the other end here yet.
No, I don't. I kind of put a hold on it because it's just taking way too long, and I want to actually make some money this episode or this stream.
Oh, okay.
So I'm putting a hold on that, and it's gonna have to be. I'm probably gonna have to redo the whole entire rest of the rail yard on an actual like video. That way I can edit a lot of the stuff out of it. That way it doesn't take forever in a day. But anyhow, like I said, are you gonna hop on this train or what?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the train.
It's rolling
Because I
out of the
lost
yard.
Which side of the yard, left or right? Because you kind of just left me.
Heading towards the refinery. I told you that. Listen to the sound of the whistle.
So this way. So I gotta walk all the way down there. Okay.
I'm at 8%. You should be able to catch.
Well, I'm over by the hopper carts right now.
You're over by the hopper cars.
Yeah.
I don't see you.
I ran all the way from the other side.
Oh, there you are. You're by the box cars.
Yeah, I was by the hopper cars first. Oh, I'm coming, I hear you.
Alright. But no, I kind of want to put in, like, you see the mountain here on, like, kind of in front of us? I
Oh,
want to
see
have a
train in
track.
front of us.
Huh?
So I see a train in front of us.
Anyhow. This mountain that's in front of us, I want to go around the base of it and connect up to cut out a little bit of the other track. Like, if you're just, like, for say, like, the run that we're doing right now, right? Instead of going all the way down to the oil field, we can actually just kind of cut off to the left right here. And we can cut off a minute or two of the trip, you know?
Yeah, but what's the fun in that?
You're riding a horse
enjoy
full
the scenery.
speed, there's a giraffe next to you, and a lion chasing you. What do you do?
I
your
get
drunk-
the hell away from the line. That's
your-
for sure.
Get your drunk ass off the carousel. That's a photo that Jimmy posted in screenshots.
Oh,
So yeah, I would like maybe like off like this bend that's coming up with this left-hand turn, or maybe even right before it, have it split off to the left and wrap around the base of the mountain here a little bit better, to where we're not going straight out towards the oil field. Because if you look at the map, you can kind of see we kind of tied the oil field, the ironworks, and refinery up pretty much in a straight shot. So we can cut a lot of lane, like time off, not a lot, but if we like cut off.
but would it really be worth it to do all that work for just 1 minute of time?
Well, I mean, if you're just doing a straight line towards it, it can help prevent you from running into somebody else who's doing work in the area. It's just another way of going, you know? So instead of it,
Right.
like how it's going to be cutting off to the right up here, we can keep it going off to the left, and we can cut off the whole oil field triangle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I know what you want. I know. No. Exactly. I know what he wants. He's back talking before.
He wants to play.
He wants the bones. He's spoiled on him. Sit. Good, sit. Now down.
All right.
No.
That's
Down.
enough. I'm glad my dog doesn't do that.
What, talk to you?
He does not bark like that. And when all I gotta do is say
That's
no
how
and he
he
stops.
But that's how they talk.
Yeah, but I don't like him barking in the house unless he absolutely needs to.
His sister doesn't do that unless she absolutely has to, but it's just two different personalities. He's more vocal than she is.
Yeah, see, because we can even cut out the ironworks even. Just have it beeline straight to the woods here on our left and tie in just on the other side of the ironworks before it starts going up the hill for the refinery.
Well, I mean, I could see if you wanted to tuck it in a little closer to the mountain north of us, and then just go build like straight shot to the refinery, because you're way out of the way on
Yeah,
that.
that's why I'm saying. I'm so glad we have it set up like this where you don't really need to worry about which way that switch is going. You can still get to it from this direction. As long as this switch is facing the right way, which it is. But yeah, we definitely need to get more supplies down here too. We're running out of steel pipes.
All
I
right.
think we need more lumber down here, if I'm not mistaken.
My package departed at 8:07 p.m. today from Philadelphia. And
Alright, start up on the regulators, so that way I'm sure we'll be able to make it up the hill. I mean, we're empty, so... No.
quit. Oh, they're fighting over it now. Trust me, I know how they're talking to one another. If you spend enough time like you do with Boom around them, you get the idea just how they want to talk to one another.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that when they push the new update out with the new spline system, because you cannot connect up the new spline with the old track, I'm thinking about restarting the whole map.
And just do it from the ground up.
Yep. So maybe I'll just reconnect that loop back up for now and just hold off on the new rail yard. Because the way it sounds, they just pushed out a new video today, the developers did. And they're getting
Right.
really close to the update push. The only thing is that the new switches aren't going to be in the update. Those are going to be sometime out yet. So, but I kind of want to just do that instead of laying a whole
So
bunch of...
what's the spline supposed to be about? Like, how's that exactly work?
Well, you're going to have to watch the videos so that way you can see.
Well, I mean, you can just explain it to me a little.
Basically,
Is
just
that
a
like what
system
you're
to
talking
where
about?
it's a lot easier to lay down track. The track and the groundwork can all be placed at the same time, and
Instead of individually like it's been.
yep, and it'd be easier to make turns and a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, longer track segments. Just gonna be a whole lot easier all the way around.
Right. Sit. Good boy. Please do it all.
All right, you know, get out so that way you can start lining me
Yeah.
up and.
Well, if you're starting from, which one are you starting from?
Huh?
So which one are you starting with?
You can do two at the same time.
Oh,
Here, you get that one, I'll get this one. Just remember,
I'm hitting
When-
enter, but it's not loading.
no, you gotta actually click and drag, remember?
Oh, that's what
But you just gotta make sure that you don't overfill. Once you start seeing that 46 barrel drop, you're gonna have to click on the click on the flap to raise it back up again.
I'm not quite sure how to, like, it just says hit enter to toggle unload. Oh,
I just
have
said you
to,
gotta
like,
click and drag. You gotta click and drag down. And then to
like
close
right
it, you click
here
and drag
instead
up.
of over there. Alright. Come on.
Time to make some money.
I'm
bad
just
thing-
gonna let it fill up like this.
Well, we should be able to fill up almost this whole entire train. Because we have enough product over there to produce more barrels. So we're still at... I'm still at 100 out of 100. It keeps on reproducing a barrel every time it drops. Uh-oh. Actually, it's... We might be out of lumber or something over there. Nope, it's going back up again. Good. We'll probably run out of crude oil before anything else, but...
Right.
I think the most we've ever had was 4.5 carloads filled.
Quit.
It's still producing, so we just got to make sure you don't waste any, because these are expensive. These make pretty good money. Breaking news. What's breaking news? What's found in Indiana? 44, 45, 46. Raise. Alright. Okay, so he just left. Good thing, Good thing I was paying attention. What is going on with him tonight? CO. Oh, hold on. The lady that escaped with male inmate. Oh. Oh. So I didn't hear anything about that. I don't watch the news or listen to the news, so. 45, and that's 46. Raise up. Don't waste any. Alright. Let's pull forward. It'd be nice for him to not just vanish. That way he can help line me up, but it is what it is. I guess it's a one-man show again. Good call, good call. Ooh. I need to get rid of this tree. Break. I'm just going to get rid of this row of trees here. That way I know I can see. That's better. I can see now. So hopefully we can go ahead and get these 4 filled up. We should have enough for almost the whole entire train, because we're maxed out again at 100 barrels each. How are we looking on supplies? We are good on steel pipes. We are still kind of good on lumber. Lumber's going down pretty good. Yep, lumber's almost out. 12 out of 50. Crude oil. 138. Okay, so we still have quite a bit of crude oil. Do I have a fireplace? No, I do not. Why do you ask? Man, he left the Discord and everything now. Holy crap. Something's going on. How do I stay warm? I have a furnace. Actually, my heat's off. I've had the windows open all day. It's nice here. It's starting to cool off a little bit now, but it's not bad. It's still producing barrels, so that's good. If this can be 100 out of 100 by the end of these 2 cars, we're not gonna be able to fill up this whole entire train, but we should be able to get at least the next 2 cars completely loaded. Yeah, it stopped producing now. We're down to 90. Oh, he's back. I didn't know you took off. I looked over and you're like off the platform. I'm like, okay, good thing I checked, or the barrels would just kept rolling. Can you hear me? Kyle. Hello?
Hi. Sorry about that.
What happened?
I was waiting for my headset to kick on again.
What'd you do? Have to restart?
Get the fuck out under there.
Oh.
My dogs went up under the table and turned off the main power supply that feeds the secondary power supply / surge protector and battery backup.
And I was wondering what happened. Uh-oh.
The whole thing had a huge fit and completely shut everything down on me. So there's a little thing under there that connects the battery backup together, and because it wouldn't power off and reset, I had to pull that orange little pin tab thing out that looks like a plug for it to completely power down and plug it back in to use it.
Well, I just wasted about 4 barrels of oil. That's not good, because the platform wouldn't shut off.
Yeah, you stay there, all right behind me. That's a good place where you belong. I always yell at them for getting up around my table like that because they like mess up the carpet underneath there, or the small rug I got. But also, I don't want that to happen for what just happened.
Yeah, my dog never goes up underneath.
So sorry about yelling on stream like that guys just now, because I had to get after my dog to keep him from going up under my table. But so yeah, sorry for you and to your viewers, Tim, about that.
It's all right. You should be able to get these 2 train cars fully loaded, and then maybe a little bit of the 7th and 8th car.
Mm-hmm.
But we're out of, I don't know if we're out of lumber or crude oil, one of the 2, but the barrels are disappearing now.
Alright. Yeah, my system was running fine. Everything was running fine. And then all of a sudden, it just completely crashed and went lights out on me.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping by the time I load in, you'll still be there and won't pull away yet.
Well, I'll still be here. I'm at 20 out of 46 on this train car right now. And we'll still have some left over where I pull forward and fill up the next 2.
See what happens with that that surge protector and battery backup is when it fails like that and it gets stuck in a loop, you got to pull a little safety pin out from underneath it and disconnecting the battery from the rest of it, because it's trying to run off of battery power and it can't physically do it. Because it was that screwed up. Because it's like a switch in there. It goes back and forth from AC wall power to the battery.
Yeah.
If the battery needs to kick in, and it was in that loop of trying to kick the battery in and it wouldn't let it. Because it was too severe of a power surge.
Yeah.
The battery and everything works, but you know, it just kind of happened.
1, 42, 43, 44. 45,
The heck is this on my foot?
46.
Oh, I accidentally let myself bleed earlier down by my left ankle.
46. There we go.
Sit.
I'm already sitting.
Good boy.
I'm glad you slept good last night, Cass. Alright.
Ouch,
Let's pull
Skylar,
forward,
you're the
and
one
then
that
we'll
did
fill
it.
up the rest of the
Get
barrels
out.
in the next 2 cars, and we'll be ready to head out of here. Hey, this is going to be the most barrels we've sold off.
Good girl. I'm slowly loading back in. I think I'm at the rail yard from what it looks like.
Shouldn't be. Because you were up
I
here.
am.
Oh, because that's where you were at when I last... No, I just saved when I was up here. I saved after you got disconnected. So you loaded in where I saved last when you were in the server.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Well, I mean, at least you know it doesn't take that long to get here, since I ran here that one time, and I pretty much almost beat you while you were in the train. All you gotta do is cross up over the mountain.
Yeah, once I'm done fully loading in and everything's loaded.
Alright, so that's doing that. I'm gonna go make sure these switchers are flipped, see exactly what we ran out of, so that way we know what to bring up here next time. I know we're gonna need more crude oil, that's for sure. We're at 66 left in crude oil. We're out of lumber.
Oh, we understand this. Okay. Yeah, I guess Casimiro was concerned that something had happened to me. From what I'm reading in chat.
Yeah, it's just because you just left all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was very unexpected.
Now, you were saying something, and all of a sudden you're just like gone. I'm like, you were out of the game.
Yeah.
I looked over at Discord. You're still in Discord at the time. I was like, okay.
Kind of weird.
And
right?
then you left
Because then it takes
Discord.
a
I was
second to
like,
lag. Yeah. Kind of wondering what was going on. You know what I kind of want to try to do? Just to test this out. I want to, well, let me put my phone on the computer real quick.
all right, so
try
this is
loading-
going to be over almost, I think it's going to be over 300 barrels to sell
I
off.
want to load up my hotspot real quick and see how good this computer will run on my hotspot with everything up. And then turn off the power so it's got external power for a few minutes.
All right, let's head on out of here. These oil barrels are actually pretty dang heavy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm
Once
making
you
my way
sell
over to you
off
right now.
the oil barrels. Once I sell them off.
Are you heading? Okay, if you're heading out of there, it looks like.
Yeah. I'm
You're
gonna
coming
have
back
over.
towards the rail yard.
I'm gonna have over $40,000 again. So. Where you get more to put back. What? Once you sell off the oil barrels, where you get more to put back? You mean,
think
where do
he's
I get
asking
more
how
oil
you
barrels? I gotta
stop
bring
it.
up more lumber and crude oil up here to produce it. Because we still have enough steel pipes.
Yeah, you're going out of there from
Yeah.
just around that loop. Okay. I can't remember how some of this was laid out. It's been forever since I've actually went around the map and actually stopped to play. I'm just gonna, follow the track down there because by the time I get around to you, you'd be pretty close to me. And
Yeah, we'll have to bring up more crude oil because we only have 66 crude oil left. We have quite a few steel pipes left up here, but we're out of lumber.
right. I'm gonna
Yeah, we
try
haven't
to
even
beat
gone
you
through
to
half
the-
the steel pipes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to beat you to the oil field. Either that or the ironworks.
You might be able to beat me to the oil field, but I don't know if you'd be able to beat me to the ironworks. Because I'll be picking up speed here shortly once I get through the
Oh, here's
switches.
some of your track.
Huh?
I'm over by some of your track that's floating in midair.
Track
Did
that's
you
floating in midair.
Yeah, it's not necessarily floating in midair. I just say it is, you know, because it's up in the air more.
Oh, you're talking about the switchback
Yeah.
going up the mountain.
Yeah, I'm over by that right now. For some
Alrighty.
reason, I don't have any sound in the game. I'm gonna check the volume real quick.
Yeah, I had to turn my music volume up. It was like almost gone earlier.
Like, I have sound effects in the menu, so I think that ought to fix it. Oh, it's the ambient volume. That's right. Because they don't have any wind sounds or trees.
Yeah,
sounds
they need to do something
grass
about that.
sounds. Yeah, like really, really bad.
So we almost had just enough material up there to fill up this whole entire train of oil barrels. If we would have had maybe another 200 or 300 crude oil and we had some train cars up there of lumber, we would have had just enough to fill up this whole entire train.
Over by the ironworks right now, coming through there. Making my way to there, I should say. Yep. Okay, you went the right, so I gotta look to the right with you. And I should see you in a minute. Because you're going through it right now, I'm on the other side of it.
You able to hear me?
Not yet. Oh, I can hear you now. I hear something.
Yeah, I see you.
It's a whole lot of wind. There we go. You're hauling too.
I'm only a 74 reg.
Yeah, see that roundabout up there.
Yeah,
I was right by that.
our little roller coaster.
So while we're on here, while I'm on the train, I'm going to connect to my hotspot and I want to test something out.
I still kind of want to see how much speed we can get by taking the caboose up there and just letting it free
Oops.
go down for free, you know?
Yeah.
Like free ride it down.
Yeah. I kind of got kicked out of the game because I switched connections real fast.
Oh, you're still in the game. Oh, nope, you're going.
Long. Yeah.
So you just went running all the way over here for nothing.
Mm-mm. I should spawn back in on that track.
Yeah, you'll spawn back in where you were at. Actually, no, you'll spawn... It would be just like last time. You'll spawn back in where I saved last.
Well, not necessarily, because this time my whole system didn't crash on me.
No, you're gonna spawn back in right where I saved last.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, in the event, anyways, of that happening, I'm going to shut the power down real quick.
You
And
gonna
now
do
I
what?
got one single monitor. I got one single monitor.
Did you go bye-bye again? Yep. I think, he kicked the power back off to his system. Alright, let's see how much money we make off of this.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, there he
It
is.
did how I planned it.
Oh, your mic sounds a lot different.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh,
I'm trying to do something here and it won't work right. There it goes. I actually had to unplug it from the damn power strip. That's how I wanted it to work.
see, I think we can make, what, a little over 1,200 per train car, I think it was? 12, 24, 36, 48. Yeah, we're not gonna make quite 40,000 total. Like, what's in my bank account? We got 29,000 right now.
Well, anyways, what I was...
Oh, never mind. Okay. So yeah, what I was trying to test in the event of a power out is whether or not my system would stay running with one monitor on while being on the phone's hotspot in the case I ever have a power outage. You know, way I'm still connecting back to the headset again. It'll connect sometime this year.
Tell you what, it is gonna look a lot nicer when I finish up this new part of the rail yard, though. It looks
Right.
so much nicer through here. Alright, I need to run ahead and get these switches.
See, that's what I was trying to do, is just test the, in the event I have a power failure in my house or outside, I wanted to see how that power supply would react to pulling power completely, and see
Yeah.
if it'll stabilize on one monitor and the tower and the external drive running.
Is that gonna keep going? Or is it gonna come to a stop? I left the regulator at 4%.
Huh.
So I want it to go. I want it to go fast enough where it keeps going on its own, but slow enough to where I can unload the barrels without trains stopping.
Right. While you're doing that, real quick, I'm gonna start up this other game I got and see if I can get the settings right. I'm just trying to see something. Oh,
Let's get this switch flipped. Gives a little bit more leeway to flip the other switch too up ahead.
wow. They recommend Windows 7 as the operating system for this game.
What game is it?
Mafia 3.
Oh, that's a yeah.
And they say recommended OS Windows 7. I guess.
Yeah,
or
but when did
higher.
that game come out?
Can't remember. It wasn't that long ago though. Like I know that. Let's see.
My train is still slowly moving, I think. Or did it come to a stop finally?
It came out May 19th of 2020. Huh.
Is it still moving? Nope, it came to a stop. Dang it.
So they optimized the game pretty good then. Since then, because I had it since launch. In-game
Don't want it to go too
settings.
fast, but I don't want it to go too slow either. Let's try 8%.
1920 by 1080.
It's gonna start speeding up once I start taking the weight off of it. That's the thing. So I don't want it to go too fast where I can't catch back up to it.
Right.
Heck, 8%, it's slowing down.
Oh. I
What?
guess they support mods on this. Maybe.
Yeah, I've got Mafia 3. I got the whole bundle pack, but I never actually started playing it.
Right. Yeah, I found out it's actually cheaper to buy it on Steam than it would be to buy it on console and then have to buy all the DLC separate.
Yeah.
Because you actually with this definitive edition, you get all the DLC all together in the game itself. And I just found that out today.
Alright, we're here. Let's see how much money we make here. What do you guys think our total's going to be at the end? We got starting at $29,027. Let's see what it is. The train's not going too fast, but it will start picking up speed the lighter it gets. Oh, we lost one. Started it too early. Might have to slow that. It's starting to speed up already. I'm gonna run out of platform before the barrels can be unloaded. I'm just gonna stop it. Be a lot easier, I guess. Actually, I might be able to fit them all on the platform, be honest with you. This is a long platform.
Right.
And we should be good there. Alright, so we are now up to $30,907, so about $1,900 so far. Ow. Let's say 33,000. Nope, we're gonna be past that here shortly. There we are, we're past 33,000. It's 34,000. 35. 36. 37. We're going to be close to 40, but I don't think we're going to quite make it. 38,000. So we made what? $8,300 off of that. Not too shabby. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright, so yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think we should finish out this rail yard? Or should we wait until the update and just start completely fresh on a brand new map?
I think you should start fresh, honestly, myself.
Just, you know, just hold off on it, just work with what we have and see how much money we can get until a new update and we start over? Or do you think we should just finish this up and just roll with it? So just wait on a new update? Yeah, I probably... What I'll do then is... I'll bring this back. I'll bring this back to about right here-ish. That way I can have it shoot over this direction. I can get that loop put back in. Have the main line, but have this to where it can go across on a 90-degree crossover this direction and connect back in. I have no idea, Jimmy. I just know that they're starting to get close to it. But that's all we have to go off of. There's no actual definitive date. But actually, you know what? Let me. Well, I don't know how they would feel about me playing their video on my stream. That's the thing. I was gonna show everybody the new update video, but what I can do is if you're part of the Discord, I will post the link of the new update video that the developers pushed out. I will post that in the Discord, so that way you guys can go ahead and see it for yourselves. We'll go from there. But we just did, I mean, I spent a lot of time on this tonight. I've been streaming for 3 hours now. And I was working on this for a good hour and 20 minutes before I even started the stream. Laying down all the groundwork and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I might even finish this up, but maybe bring this back a little bit further, but just have the whole entire rail yard turn this direction. I think I might do that. That way we can still have a functional rail yard. We can get that loop put back in. It's not such a hard turn down here on this end. So, yeah, I'm starting to feel it myself. It's been a long day, so I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did and you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button. And don't forget to share and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.